57th Street between Park Avenue and Madison, you have this beautiful hotel called the Four Seasons, and it has a great history. The gentleman who created the Beanie Babies actually is the owner of this hotel. That just shows you how profitable Ty Warner, who owns the Beanie Babies, actually how profitable his company is. Most people never realized who owned the hotel until it became public that Ty Warner of Beanie Babies was the owner of the Four Seasons Hotel. And this is a beautiful hotel in a beautiful location. The restaurant in the Four Seasons, not to be confused with the Four Seasons restaurant, but the restaurant in the Four Seasons is beautiful. A lot of the heavy hitters from New York like to go to the restaurant. They like to go to the bar because it's just so convenient and so nice to be seen there. And a little further west is Billionaires Row. So very soon, the next 50 to 100 years, all you're going to see along 57th Street are 50 to 100 story skyscrapers. So the Four Seasons Hotel will be right in its place. We have a little closer view of the Four Seasons and the entrance on 57th Street. A lot of times when people are ready to spend thousands of dollars on a hotel, they like to know what the neighborhood is like versus just spending the money and not realizing what the area is like. Especially people who are from overseas, they would really like to see what a neighborhood is like. Well, of course, you can't really go wrong with 57th and Park Avenue, but whoever's going to spend $2,000, $3,000 in a week on a hotel still would like to know what the neighborhood is like. And here, if we turn a little bit to the east and look at Park Avenue, we have another point of reference of what the neighborhood is like. This is Park Avenue, and all the top buildings here on 57th and Park Avenue. That black building used to be the Bloomberg headquarters, 599 Park Avenue. Now the Bloomberg headquarters is on Lexington and 60th Street in the Vornado building. Now it's called the Bloomberg building. So you can look down here towards the east and see more other buildings, more of these other great buildings that are down 57th Street, all in the neighborhood of the Four Seasons Hotel. And it's an ideal place to stay. And the who's who of the US and the world stay at the Four Seasons. And it's really great to be there. But as I said, even if you're going to spend $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 in a week, you still want to know what a neighborhood is like, what the hotel is like. Maybe someone booked it for a person. Maybe someone recommended it, but a person would like to make that decision on their own. And it's good to have some extra information to help make that decision. And that's the entryway right there. Now here you have the building itself, right at the front of the building, just to see what it looks like. And see the beautiful entryway that we have here. Only an entryway for a place like the Four Seasons. It's maybe 4 stories tall for the entryway. And imagine all that space that's being used to impress the hotel guests. But it is an impressive hotel on the inside. There are a number of shops on the inside too, and a beautiful restaurant and bar on the inside. But just beautiful being part of it. So as I said, the who's who of the United States and the who's who of the world usually stay here. This is just a view of the 58th side of the Four Seasons. Equally as beautiful as the view from the 57th side, but just a little bit different in terms of being less glamorous for the view. And there it goes up and up. It's like from a futuristic movie, seeing the Four Seasons.